Hey everybody, just letting you know we're on our way up to Halliburton. Ed's Garage is going to do a radio interview at Canoe FM. And I'm heading off early to meet my buddy Billy, who lives up in the area, and then I'll meet up with the boys when we get up there. Have a great day.
See us from the Gooderham Festival, because if you don't come out, then you're going to miss a great show. That's all I got to say.
You are going to miss a great show. And what time are you on? Do you know?
7 o'clock, I
7
believe.
o'clock?
7 to 8:30, I think is what our time slot was, if I recall correctly.
In the morning?
You won't catch us on the northern.
Well, I might actually.
You might be still up by that time.
Other than that, I don't know, our wives are probably all listening at home, I don't know. Some of them might be, but...
My mother is.
And Larry's mother is?
My mother, Ann, I have to say, is.
Nice.
No way.
Are you going to say hi to anybody?
I'll say hi to my lovely wife, Marlene.
I'm going to say hi to his lovely wife, Marlene, as well. But I'll say hi to my wife. If I don't, I'm probably going to be sleeping on Jim's porch.
Yes, hello, Lorraine. If you're listening. And if I didn't say that, everybody else did, I'd get wrong.
Anyways, the wives are actually the engine that drives this ship, let me tell
They
you.
put up with a lot for us.
Behind every successful man, there is a successful woman.
Of course.
Yes, absolutely. And we got about a half a dozen of them.
Congratulations.
So while we're here with Ed's Garage, and we'll keep the shenanigans to a minimum,
Sure.
I don't know. Do you write your own material?
We
do you
do
just
so.
do covers? So what are
Have
you?
a couple? No.
What are you doing? Right? What do you want to do first?
You want us to do, well, we figured we'd do a couple of, half songs here and there, just to let
Something
you know kind of some of the
knows.
stuff that we don't, some stuff that, people know, and then we'll do one of ours as well.
Okay, that's cool. Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Do Courage first.
Courage.
Let's do some Tragically Hip.
Do a little hip for everybody, yeah.
It's going to be an acoustic version, not like when we play on the stage, we're pretty, we were full band, full production.
It'll
But
be
right
the same.
now, we're torn down into acoustic mode, so
Unplugged.
unplugged.
A great way to be. Here we go, everybody. Ed's Garage.
1, 2, 3.
Watch the band through a bunch of dancers. Quickly follow the unknown. Something familiar. Quickly, something familiar. Courage. Your word, you can come, that doesn't matter.
It sounded like a real full band to me. How'd it sound to you, Bill?
Sounded excellent.
It sounded excellent.
I got some pictures.
There we go.
Pictures are good.
We want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
You are sitting on a box, just so everybody knows what it is.
It's called a cajon. C-A-J-O-N. A cajon. That's how it's pronounced. And you can get different sounds out of it depending on where you hit it. And so
Like
you
a
can
snare or a
get
bass.
you can get a nice bassy sound out
I
of it.
thought it was a speaker. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it has a little hole in the back here that gives us a nice bass tone when it comes out of here and whatnot. So you can get a lot of different sounds out of this little
It's
box.
your portable seat at the same
It's a
time,
portable
right?
seat at the same time.
And the funny thing is, when you look at his kit, that's about the size of his drum stool, and that's it, because his kit's a little bit large.
Take up this
Spreads
whole
out a little
bit.
bit.
And doesn't he have a nice radio voice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Want to introduce us?
Yes, that's probably a good thing to do. So, Ed's Garage, I mean, we've been together now, about a year and a half, I guess, totally. Probably a little bit more than that. But this version of Ed's Garage has been around for about 8 years or so. But Larry was playing with me, so our bass player, Larry Hashey, has been playing with us now probably a couple of years. Larry's been with me. And then we started looking for some new members back at probably at the end of the first COVID go round, where everything started to come back together again, and when we were able to start getting together and do some stuff. So then I got a hold of this fella on guitar, James LeBlanc, and me and James have known each other forever, but never played in the same band together and never had the opportunity
And
to do so.
never, like, really
Yeah, but we knew
met
each other.
But we knew each other, yeah.
So it was a really good opportunity. I reached out to James, and James said absolutely he was interested. Let's do something. So the three of us kind of got together and we were doing our thing. But we needed that strong lead vocal guy, and so I went looking for this guy. And at first he turned me down, but I persisted. And James's wife said, "Why don't you try Jim again?" I said, "Well, okay." A month later, so we sent out another email, and then he said, "Oh, yeah, I'll come over and we'll take a look and see what's going on." So we talked for a little bit. Anyway, so we had the four of us, and he agreed to hang in there with us. And then so we went looking for a keyboard player, and we managed to find Adam Traversy out of the south of Napanee area. And Adam is a multi-talented young man who is unfortunately not here with us tonight, but great keyboardist that we have, and another singer. So I had this multitude of great singers, because all of these guys are fabulous singers, and so we got totally spoiled.
And then we had to like each other.
And then we had to learn how to like each other, which nice for it. I mean, we all have very much in it. It's a work in progress. But
I like your wife, but I don't like you.
so here we are, like a year and a half later. We've got a couple of new originals that we've been working on and stuff, and a third one on its way. So yeah, things have been absolutely. I don't know how else to describe it. Anybody that's ever been in the music business knows how tough it is to put 4 or 5 guys together and like each other and be willing to put forth the effort
And have it
to
sound
make
good.
and have it
It
sound
sounds
good.
really
So
good.
we are so blessed.
Yeah.
So blessed.
And you guys are actually having a lot of fun. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
No one can see this, but you guys are having a lot of fun.
Well, we
And I
do.
can see that even when you're playing, you're actually watching each other, which is quite interesting. So I just thought, that's not done by everybody.
No. And we have to comment on his hat because my friend Sally, too, a.k.a. The Brain, she's a huge Rush fan.
Yeah.
Brain, he's got the
That's
Rush
my
hat
boys.
on,
That's
so
my
there
boys,
you go.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of her favorites. So,
I know how to spell Rush.
listen, take us to the top of the hour.
Sure.
What do you want to play?
How about our original? How about we do give you a little bit of our original?
Yeah,
And
so
who's the songwriter of the group?
this particular song,
This
Jim
song.
had written a long time ago, and then he decided to throw it at us, and we resurrected it. So he can tell you a little bit more about it. But it was
So the song came out years ago on a Christmas Children's Wish album, and it was done by a bunch of musicians that had just got together and did the song. So it really wasn't refined, and I'd done the song, and then Ed heard it, and he said, "I really like that song." So then we brought it back years later, which would probably be close to 10, 15 years later. We rewrote it, we reworked it, and it's now going over. Like, people are loving this song, and we're having a blast.
having the guys that we had in the
Yeah.
band, we knew we could take that thing and turn it into
And
something.
turn it because I didn't have time, but the guys that I had when I actually recorded it, they still liked it, but I didn't think that it was finished, and now it's more of an homage to the guys that are playing in the band and letting them kind of freewheel with their instruments. But here we're breaking it down more acoustically. It's more of a bluesy kind of feel, but it's the song, and it's a great
And what's the
song.
name of the song?
Blues Boy.
Blues Boy.
Ready, boys?
Yeah.